when I left you, evening Docster, I left you with this, where we've got the scrolling side by side now using the shadow memory technique, and I've got him walking, and when he goes too far, it scrolls. And as you can see, the animation's going as well. Can you see that jump? That's one of the things we've got to try and solve, because as you can see, the colour's gone out now. Because look, the colour has moved one tile over, and the reason for that was that the screen wasn't set up correctly for when it does the jump. Do you know when we did in the last stream, we had certain frames that did certain things? So if we go into the four-way scroller, we have, so for scrolling left, we have screen 2 that copies the screen into the shadow screen. Sorry, frame 2. Frame 1 evaluates what we're going to put on the screen. Now in this case at the moment it's just copying from that side to that side. Frame 0 draws that column to the screen, and then frame 7 is the jump frame where we switch the screens and copy the colour RAM over. Now at the moment, if we'd have stopped at frame 0 going in that direction, yeah, when we come back to this direction, the copy screen hasn't happened, yeah, and so therefore we have a jitter where we move the screen, the colour RAM moves, but the shadow screen is still based on the old frame, not the new frame. And so what we need to do is we need to be able to, when Quasi is moving, if he moves, there we go. So when Quasi's moving, so we set it at frame 4, yeah. So when he comes, that as soon as it starts scrolling, that's where the frames come in. So when we stop, I don't know what frames that's on. So if I scroll this way, remember we're still on that frame. So let's say we could be on frame 1, which means that when we initiate the scroll, it's not done the copy of the screen. It's still got the old screen in place. So when we do that, in this case it didn't do it, we was right. But when you get the jitter, are you getting closer to the Nexus board yet? I don't know. I am. Oh, it's done it there. So there's the jitter. I am having a crack at the chess game. I'm having a crack at the chess one. I'm not doing any algorithms. I can't be bothered to do algorithms. I am just scanning the board, finding all the pieces, finding the possible moves, and then seeing if the king can move or not. Sorted. It's going to be as simple as that. It's not going to be the smallest program in the world, but yeah, I'm doing it. So as you can see, the colours moved. So the colours jumped ahead of the screen because we've switched back to the original screen, yeah, which was one frame behind us. So we've got to make sure that when Quasi is running and we're scrolling like that, as soon as we let go, we've got to get it in a position where it can move in the opposite direction. But that is something that we can do in a bit. Because what I want to do now is instead of copying this column here and putting it here and vice versa on the other way, I want it now to start looking at the hang on, I haven't got it open. Hello, Face. Let me just grab, where is it? So as you can tell, I'm not with it. It's that one, isn't it? Oh, recently opened. Is that the one? No. Oh, Frog and Flies. No, it's not that one. That's the one. Here we go. So this is what Stacy did for us. So this is what we're currently using. Yep. And I want to now start working out how we can take the next tile and put it in the place that we need to do. Now we've got two problems here, because the tiles are 2 by 2, so that means we've got an odd and an even, and we've also got to work out the column of the tile and where the I could try and do it in here. So if we yeah, mate, it's I haven't got it. It's not interactive, mate. It only refreshes when I start the stream again. I've got to sort that out, but I haven't had chance yet. I'm learning about WebSockets. Apparently they will do it, but it will do it eventually. So don't worry. Then, so the next time I'm streaming, mate, if no one else has given me bits, they'll be there. All right. So it's a passive update rather than active update. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Right. So if we imagine that this is the viewport of the screen, let's see. There. I think that's it, isn't it? That's roughly about it. Let's have a look. Where's the edge? Right, staircase. And a bit more. I think that's about it there, isn't it? Yes, that's it there. So that's our viewport. So that's our screen. Yeah. So that's currently our screen that we see there, here. So what I want to do now is when we scroll that way, I want the screen to update with the tiles as Quasi's moving, and we will go to here, and same in the other direction. I want to do it so it comes back. So we need to we know we are 40 tiles wide, so that's 80. So that's effectively 2 screens, I think. Oh, more, just slightly bigger than 2 screens. So the challenge for today, shall I accept it, is to oh mate, it's too hot here. I'm finding it. I'm struggling to get motivated, but I've got a task to. So I got told off for my last stream for being on so late. So I'm gonna try and do it quick. Try and do it. Get it done. Once it's done, hurrah! And we'll see if we can fix the glitch. But I think that's where we have to test. So in here, do you know where we're doing scroll direction requested, and then we test for the scroller being stopped? There is that, mate. Yes, there is that. Which we will. It be. The fan is blowing away my cold. I'm not surprised. There we go. I presume that the code is a little bit small, is it? Can you see it now? Is that better? Can you see that now? I know it was a bit small. Keep forgetting to make it bigger. I've also got my memory map up and running because I was forgetting where I've got free space, like there, look. So we've got this state called scroller stop, and that's the state that we need to test. So once you've let go, it's up there. I think it's there. The poor Raspberry Pi's having issues with the heat. So turning the fan on might help it a little bit. So we've got the scroller stop state. That's the state where we let go of the key. No, the 2's not overclocked, mate. It's running off a Raspberry Pi 2, the overlay for the Twitch stream. That's the Raspberry Pi 2. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll thank you later. But yeah, I've moved it up there. It's got a home up there. I'm going to move it down a shelf when I've moved all the books about. So you can see it, but it's running off a Raspberry Pi 2 and you can't overclock a R2, I think, a Pi 2, but it does it works okay for the streams. I mean, it's listening to all your conversations and all that. Right, so back to the scroller. So we've got this state called scroller stop, which when we sort out the quasi routine, because the quasi routine hasn't been done, we are going, when we let go of the key, that's effectively saying we're stopping walking. Yeah. So if we're in the scrolling area, then we want the scroller to go through this here, this routine here. So in there, and in there we can do many different things to try and solve the glitch. One is to force it to move to frame 4, so to run through all the frames until it hits frame 4. To do as Jasper said, which is to force it to go through all the frames at the point of starting. Yeah, we can do that. And so, but the first thing I want to do is, let's forget the glitch. Yeah, forget the glitch for the moment, because it's only because the screen and the color RAM gets out of sync. Is let's try and see if we can get this full map, so Quasi can explore it. Yeah, so we want to be able to scroll that way until we hit the end of the map, and scroll back until we hit this end of the map, and then we can then work out how we're going to take it from there. But this is now the starting of, oh right, okay, I can leave it there. Just nudge the camera up a little bit. Oop, too much. There we go. I'm still in it. You don't need to look at my face. So that's what I want to try and do, and then we'll sort the glitch out. So we've got, in the 4-way scroller, we've got some routines that handle the evaluating of the, here we go. So evaluate left buffer and evaluate right buffer. So these are the two routines we're going to have to rewrite, yeah? Because currently it's copying on for left, it's copying the, so if we're going left, hang on, let's get this right. Load from 0, put on 39. Yeah, that's the one. So on the left hand, we're loading from 0 column, putting on 39 column, and from right, we're taking from the 39th column and placing it on the 0 column. So we're just basically looping the scene. Now I don't want to do that. I want to change it to use the map, and we're going to have to create maybe a library for the map to make it work. Because at the moment we haven't got a library for maps, and maybe we should, because at the moment it's all in here, I think. all the map code. Let's have a look. That's the animation. And there's the map code there. Here we go, draw screen. So all the map code is here. But this is doing a complete screen refresh. So we're going to have to do a routine for every one of them, yeah? Unless we can figure out that if we can use the left and right routines for the same function. So the question is what we need to do. So we need a so this is our stage. So this map is effectively our stage. This is the area of the game that we can play in. And then the bit you can see is our viewport to that stage. So if you imagine you had a big massive railway station, for example, and all you had was a bag on your head with a square hole in it, and you couldn't turn your head in any way. All you could do was move left and right. That is your viewport changing against the train station background, and that's what we need to do. Now I did this in the Python version of HunchBack, where I was talking about is what? Yeah, we've been talking about you. Yes, we've been talking about you. Don't know if you can see. Anyway. He'll settle. He'll settle. He'll settle. Sorry, guys. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows what he's doing anymore. I will be so glad when we get to the vets tomorrow to find out what's going on. Anyway, so the viewport, yeah. So what we need to remember two things. We need to remember where the viewport start is. So if we're here, so let's say that is tile column 6, and where the delta is, which is the other side, yeah. So we need to be able to evaluate from our map where our screen starts and where it ends, to be able to work out which part of the map we need to use, and then we need to work out, is it an odd frame or an even frame. The reason for that is because our tiles are 2 by 2, yeah. So we scroll character by character, yeah. So therefore you're going to have an odd. So if we look at this this tile here, we're going to have an even column and an odd column per tile. So we need to be able to work out whether we're taking the first two characters of the column or the second two. So there's a little bit of mathematics involved. Hopefully I'm up to it, and the heat and me worrying about Aston is not getting in the way. I've drank so much of this stuff, it's unreal. So we're going to try. So at the moment we got one map. So we're going to hard code the one map in here at the moment. But eventually, when we do the map library, we'll be able to set the map library up to look at the map that we're currently in, so we can make it dynamic. But we'll hard code it for the moment. So we need available to tell us what frame row, I think, frame column. No, not frame column. What am I wanting? Map tile column that we are. Oh, come on. And also we need tile column. Oh, sometimes this gets on my nerves. Right, and this is the tile column, which is going to be either odd or even. Or in other words, in fact, let's do that the other way around. Even, then odd. Or in other words, it's going to be 0 or 1. Right? That's what I'm aiming for. 0 or 1. Even or odd. And this is the map column that we are see, my brain's not with it today. Brain's not with it. So this is the column of the map we want to use. This is the column of the tile we want to use. And so we need a way of, so we're gonna start. So where are we gonna record this? We're gonna record it on the side of the screen. So this side of our screen is our reference point. Yeah. So this is where we are in the map. So at the very when it comes to scrolling here, we are looking at tiles, the 2x2, so it's 20 tiles. So this is always going to be the delta plus 20. Yeah. So the delta is where our screen viewport is going to be. So here we're at tile column 0. Yeah. And then this is tile column 20. So therefore our start of the screen is going to be 20 tile columns less than where the end of the screen is. So we always need to do that. So that's what this is. That's what this column number is. So we'll just put that in there. So currently it's 0 through to 20. Yeah, and we ought to do a tell you how big it is. Tell you how big it is, so we can compare with the last tile when we're heading that way. Right. So we need to initialize this little lot. Now I'm thinking, have I got an initialization routine? No, I don't. Right, so we'll do it in the code here. Do it in the code. So where we do all the other initialization, which is all this here to here. Right. So what do we need to do? Map tile column. So LDA 0, store it in there. Store it in there. Now this is not going to work because it needs that. Right, so that's initializing where we are. So the start of the screen is always going to be on column 0, and we are at position even, yeah, which is the first column of the tile, and the max, that one as well. So that one. So that one is going to be LDA hash 40, I think. I think it's 40. Yeah, 40 wide. So that's our maximum number. Now our minimum number is irrelevant because it's 0, okay? So we'll just test for 0. But our maximum number, because we could make this 60 wide, 80 wide, 100 wide. So we've put we'll have a byte in there too that we can set how wide it is to do it. So, right, so it's just a case now of updating this little lot. Now, how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? I'm thinking I need another variable. That's what I'm thinking. There's got to be a quick way of doing this. Yes, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Right, so left, right, left hand column. Yes, we can definitely do that. Oh, and it hasn't got it in. Right, so this is our column. This is the actual screen left-hand column number. Yeah. So we're going to so on this map here, it's 80 columns wide. Yeah. So we're going to record every time we jump, every time we flip, every time we switch the screen. We're gonna record that as the column updater. Yeah. So. In here then, so when we do the switching of the screen, so which is this screen switcher here, so JSR screen switcher, we're going to put an extra line in there. Hang on, so where are we? Right, so that we're in the right screen scrolling right. Requested scroll to the right, so scrolling right is that way, so we're walking left, so that means we're decreasing that. So when we do the jump, we're decreasing that, and then left I think is increasing that. So that's down, forget down. Left, where's left? Is that up? Right, here we go, left. So ink that. So when we switch, we have increased our... So in the scroller now, we've got a way of working it out. So in evaluator, where's the evaluation? Here we go. So what we can do is in here is we can load that, then we can roll it right, store that result in map, or was it, yeah, it's map, wasn't it, map, let's get rid of that, map tile column. So that's going to give us our tiles, yeah? That's going to give our tile, because if you think about it, we're dividing the screen by 2. So we've rolled right, which is divide by 2. Stored the result in there, and then we can load 0. In fact, we don't need to. Oh, hang on. Yes, we do. Load 0, and then logically shift left, and then store that in our odd and even. So if we're on, say, column 1, divide by 2 gives us 0, but the carry is set to 1, yeah? Then we load 0, logically shift the carry back. Is it logic? No, it's not logically shift, is it? It's roll. That's it. We roll in the carry into it. So because we've set it to 0, we roll the carry back into this byte, which will then be either 0 or 1, and that's going to give us our odd and even marker. That'll work. That'll work, won't it? Let's just work this out with an example. So pick a column at random 13. So that's the screen column. So we divide it by 2. So that's going to be 6. Remainder 1. So we'll say carry is equal to 1. So this will become 6. 0. Roll. Carry, which is 1, which will equal to 1. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Now the problem is we're going to have to do this many times. So I'm going to copy this, and we are going to create another function here, which is work out map column. And we'll do an RTS on that. So that's going to take whatever we've got in the screen, left hand column, divide by 2, store that into the map column, load 0, roll the carry back into it, so that becomes a 1, and then store that. Right. So let's grab that. Let's go back to here. JSR. Right, that's worked out our map column number and our tile number within that map. Right, so let's look at the map code. Let's see if we can do something with the map code that allows us to extract one column at a time. Right, so there it is. So this is where we're starting. Now we don't need to know what the screen is because we already know it. So what do we need to do here? We need to work, right, okay. Now the colorgram's a different animal. but we can still do the color RAM in the same code. Okay, right. Okay, right, so let's think about this. I don't want to have to write the same thing twice. Do not want to have to write the same thing twice. Maybe I do need to write the same thing twice. Pooh. Hello, SP. So we need to know what screen we're going to be storing it to, but no, we don't. Why am I worrying about that? I don't need to worry what screen we're doing. This is just for this particular instance. No, I don't need to know what screen I'm doing. Right. Okay. Panic over. Right, so what we need to do now is we need to work out our tile. So we need to work out our tile. Right. Okay. So we need to load map tile. Do we need to index it? Do we need to index it? Do we? Just trying to think whether to. Do we need to index it? Yeah, we'll index it. We'll index it with Y. So this is where we're going to load the tile. So we need to work out our tile location. So we've worked out our tile number, and we've worked out our tile column, and we've worked out the odd and even. So we can just add that to the tile. So LDA that. So we'll do the obvious, clear, and then we're going to add our tile coordinates, and then we'll store them in map tile map tiles there. Why are you not liking that? Don't know why you don't like that. Oh, that's why. Capital. So we'll do the same thing again. So LDA hash greater than map1 ADC0, store it in map tile +1. Oh, I'm just looking at that and I'm thinking, do I need to do that? Because I'm indexing it like a Wally. No. I'm indexing it. Load that, store that, load that, store that. There we go, that's better. Because I'm indexing it. So, we need to now run through the rows. We need to run through the rows, and as we're doing it, we need to work out the tile map. So, we'll change that to X, because that's the column. So we'll do LDY hash 0. In fact, no. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we'll use 0. We'll do it that way. So that's where the looper is. LDY 0, LDX, tile, what do we call it? Map tile column. So we load the index, we read the map, comma X, then we need to figure out the tiles for it, don't we? We need to work out the tiles. So there's the tiles. So we need to do the same thing again. But oh, this is getting complicated already. So that's the tile, so that works out the tile. So we know the tile number, so we just need to work it out. So that's the tile number. Multiply it up. You alright? Is he asleep? Okay. Aston's asleep. Right. Got the tile. Now we need to work out where the tile location is. So we'll do effectively what we're doing here. So we've loaded the tile number in. We need to tiled character lookup. Right. So we'll do that. So, we okay. Need to initialize that first. So we've got the tile number, store it in there, ASL it, roll +1, ASL, roll +1. Might as well copy this. basically the same. Right, so that affects that. So that's our character lookup for the okay. Now I'm using Y already, aren't I? I'm using X there, but we're loading it back in, so we can use X again. We use X there. So what we need to do now is yes, right. Okay. Load the character. Load character John. But we need to tell it where. So LDX. Column. So that's our 0 and 1. So when it loads, so this is the first time through, it loads the character 0, and that's our character, and then we need to store that in our buffer. We need to store that in the screen buffer. Yes. So load that, store it in column buffer, comma Y. So that's the first time through. So then we need to increase Y, CPY hash. What is it? 20. Ooh. 18, 24, 5, 24, 19. So it's 19 rows. Is that right? 19? It's 20. 20. Branch not equal to. Go back to here. Yes, go back to there. Okay. Now the guy, the little voice in the back of my head's going bonkers now. Because we've got to do this twice. We've got to do this twice here. You also need to do it with the colour as well. Oh, it's so warm here. So we've got our character colour. We've got our character colour. Okay. How am I going to do this? I think right, store Y there because I need to use Y. Transfer aim to Y, load. So we're basically doing this here. Okay, so we'll load Y and it, re-establish Y, and then store it in color buffer, comma Y. Right, so that's sorted that out. But now we need to do the second row code. So here we need to increase X by 2. So let's put a loop in there. So once we've done that, then we need to increase X by 2. And then we need to send it back round to reload that. So we need to increase Y as well. So we need to increase Y. So first time through, let's say if it was an even, would be 0, 1, 2. Comes back through, it increases it again. So we can test X here, CPX, hash 3. So that would be the biggest number, 0, 1, 2, 3. Branch if carry 0, 1, 2, 3. Branch if carry clear, so we need to make that 4. Branch if carry clear to here. So that would go round again, but this time with our X being the next one. We've increased Y, so it would store it, then it would come through again. If it's not carry clear, then we test for 20. If it's not, right, so we need to change this number here. We need to change that. We need to change that location there before we do the send it back. So CLC LDA. This ADC hash, oh no it's not hash, with our maximum tile counter. So we're going to add 20, store it into map tile. Yeah. Branch carry clear. Bypassing. Right. So we've done the four. We've done the four of that tile. We then come in here, we need the next row of the tile, so we need to add how many tiles we've got to our tile counter, to our tile location. We compare to see if it's equal to Y, equal to 20, which is our number of rows. If it's not, go back round. Right. This is going to be interesting. So we need to do the same for right. So we'll copy it, which is something I didn't want to do, but we're going to do it for the moment, just quick and dirty. The only difference now is we're taking the tile map 1 and we are we can do it down here. We can do it here. This is the screen tile map. So we can change that to LDA. Add 20. So that takes the tile that's off the screen. Transfer A into X. So if we're at 0 then and we scroll right, so we're going to tile 20. 0 plus 20, and that's the X value there. Everything else should be the same. Everything else should be the same. In fact, we can do that, can't we? Because we're... Oh, hang on. No, no. No, that's the screen size. Because this, when we set it up, should be the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that's the full size. That's the full size, so we can't do that. So the screen size is 20. That loads the tile for the edge of the screen. We work it out. We get the character. Is it odd or even? Load the character. Store it in the buffer. Store Y away. Transfer A into Y. Get the colour of the character. Load Y. Then store it back. Iron Y. Right. That. Ooh, have I done that in the wrong place? Yes. That's it. It's here I want to do it. Right. I'm not gonna say this is gonna work straight off the bat, but it's worth. Let's see if it does it. Oh, it doesn't like tile call. Did I call it something else? Oh, tile column. Right then. Oh, fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay. Okay. We get nothing. Nada. Not a sausage. Right. Let's put some breakpoints in here. Let's see what's going on. So we'll scroll left. We'll do that first. Right, scroll left means I need to go right. Yeah, but I've also noticed that this completed. This was only half. And it's not breaking. It's not actually breaking. I put the breakpoint in. Yeah, oh, breakpoints. Oh, it's doing it again. Breakpoint's not loading in. Right, breakpoint. There we go. Now you can do it. Well, once we get the gravity routine in, yeah, into the void we go. Right, look. So we've got that. So here we go. Now I'm just wondering if that's because of the initial map loader. There we go. Right, so we've worked out the tiles. So that's setting this here. That's the tile. That's the map indicator. Load Y with store them in 16AE, which is down here somewhere. That's here. So we're loading 00. That's okay. Load X with what we've worked out, which is 80. Ooh, that's not right. Right, that's not right. Let's put the breakpoint one before. There we go. Yeah, Right, here we go. Go on, Quasi, get move on. Boom. Right. So we're working out the thing. Right. So we are at 0. So worked screen column 0, which is right. We haven't actually moved yet. So we're going to roll right. Should be. Oh. Spotted it straight away. What did we forget? We forgot to clear the carry. Right. So let's take that breakpoint out. Let's see if it's fixed it. I'm hoping, but I don't hold any. Here we go. So it's glitched straight away, and it's still not loading. And it's not loading that way either. Right, let's get the breakpoint put back in. So we should have screen column 0, so we should have tile column 0 and odd and even 0. So it should be a nice easy workout. Right, here we go. Boom. Right, so clear carry, load 0, roll, store it. Load 0, roll back, store that. Right, that's right now. So we do that. Load X with 0, and we are loading the first tile 0. I've got them the wrong way round, haven't I? I've got them the wrong way round. This should be loading tile 39. But why is it loading just 0? Unless it's up here. But that should be 20. Oh, hang on. What's this tile? Oh yeah, it is. It's tile 0, isn't it? Right, okay. See, I think what's happening, it's loading this. And it's the wrong tile. It's the wrong column. I've got me scrolling the wrong way around. So let's take that out. Right, copy that. Paste it into there. Grab that. And put that in here. Right, so we know that's working, so let's just do it again. F6. See if it's going to do it right this time. Go on, Quasi, get a move on. So break, right, so load the map coordinates in, initialize, load X, which is 0, add, here we go, add forwarding, transfer into, now load the map, 0, well we know the first tile was 0, store it, multiply it up, roll it, multiply it up, roll it, add that, and it's loading 0048. Now that's not right. That is not right. Oh, I've just spotted it. Just spotted it. Right, okay, let's do it properly. Come on, Quasi, let's see what you got. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Oh, we are out. Right, so that's there. So let me put that somewhere where we can see it. And this is what we've got. So that it's too high up. But it's done it. It's just too high up. That loaded it right, yeah? Okay, let's just carry on. It's too high up, look. Oh, cool, it's worked. Now the test for the end of it's not worked. Now we've got the glitch. Right. So we got the glitch, but it doesn't matter because it did. But we was too high up. Right. So why would that be doing that? Why would that be doing that? Because we're not putting on the screen, so we don't have to worry about that. We're putting it in the character buffer, which it was doing. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. I see what the problem is now. So, I need to... We're not using Y anywhere else, are we? No. So we need to initialize Y with screen row top. I think that's the problem. Let's sort one thing at a time out. Screen row top. And we then, I think the best thing to do down here is to test for screen row bottom. There. And where's the other one? Yes. I think. Right, let's try that. F6, come on. Go on, Quasi. Do your stuff. Oh, and we've got Kaboom. Oh dear. Y. LDY. We're not using anything Y related here. We're only using it to store in the buffer. Increase Y. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Right, let's see if that sorts it. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, it is. It goes up. It goes up. So we're there now. There's the thing, and then this is where it'll break down because that's the end of the map. So our test for the end of the map is not working. Oh, come on. Oh, you beauty. Is that right? It worked. It worked. Oh, it worked. Let's do that again. Right, so we go forward. This is our entire stage until there, right? Because this is, it's now looped back round on the map, yeah, and we don't want it to do that. We want it to stop. So we need to work out a way of stopping it scrolling, yeah. But it's done it. This is the stage. So if we run back. Oh, look at that, look at that. It works, it works, it worked almost first time. Oh, and there it falls over. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. But I think that's because we don't stop, and we need to, because it's fixed itself there, look. We need to stop. We need to stop scrolling. There. Yes, so we need to figure out our way to stop the scrolling. So, okay, so how are we going to stop the scrolling? That's in Quasi's code, isn't it? Go direction left, here we go. So it's this here. So I'm using the keys at the moment. So, so A is going left. So what we need to do here is L sort quasi out end, which is there. Do I reset the quasi direction? Let me just see if I reset the quasi direction. Sort out quasi. Do I reset it? Doesn't look like it. I bet that happens in update quasi. Let's have a look. Update quasi. Do I reset the direction? So we've got a previous direction. Sort out quasi end. Where's that? That's moving Jill. Where's quasi end? So that's the jump. Right, so that's just doing that. I must find all references. Jump, OSK. Yeah, hang on. Let's just see where it is. So that's doing the jumping. So that's the initialization routine. No, 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 no. I'm not sure. Well, we've got 3. So left, right. Why is it? Where am I resetting it? I've got to be resetting it somewhere. Maybe not. Update quasi. Load direction. Store direction. That's not it. There's got to be... Got to do a way of not doing the direction. So how am I doing it now? I load the code, jump to... Okay, so if it's not that, then don't update Oz. Right, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. So, load lib scroller dot, and it's screen left hand column. There we go. So going left is that way. So compare. So we don't, if we're in the minus, no, when we get a 0, when we get a 0, we want to stop. Yeah, so branch if equal to 0, and if it's 0, we are going to, I think that may be too far away, but we'll find out. Jump to there. Jump to there. Because we don't want to do it. Alright. And then for the other side, so this one, because we're going right, load the screen, and then we need to compare it. Compare PPP with hang on, we're 40 wide, aren't we? So that's 80 columns wide. So effectively, if the left hand is 40, we want it to stop. Yeah. So if the left hand, so if its left hand is 40, we want it to stop. Alright, let's see if that works. So we'll go forward, we'll test that way. Does it stop? Yes, get in there, John. Do the other way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now there's a glitch there. Yeah, there's a glitch there, and I think that's because we're not on the right frame. Now we have a problem because even though quasi's at the other side of the screen, I can't go left. I can't go left because the fact is we're on the left hand, so where we've got those tests is not the right place. So we're gonna have to go into update quasi, I think. So we'll grab that, get rid of that. We're going to update quasi and do it there. So the first one is direction left. Update quasi. So we stop the scroll as default. So right, jump to next. It's not jumping. So where are we going after that? Here. Get X. We're not scrolling. Right. Do not scroll the screen. So this is where we need to put the test. So what we need to do is we need to load that in there. But we need to bypass the scroll. So load X, jump, do not scroll the screen. So that's where we need to go to. Right, so we'll do that. Branch if equal, dot not scroll the screen. So that stops the screen from scrolling. Okay. Right, so we need to do it for the other one as well. Hang on, let's grab it. So let's grab that. And do the other direction. So that's left. Where's right? Scroller left. Where is it set? Scroller right. Here we go. Here. So here we need to do the same thing again. So we need to bypass the scroll, telling it to scroll. Right, let's try that. So we should. So we'll go forward. Whoa, that wasn't good. Do that again. Okay, we broke something. Right, so we've broken something. Let's look at this again. Right, it's the left, wasn't it, first? Going left. Yeah. Scroll, if it's... Oh, hang on. I got them the wrong way around, didn't I? I've got them the wrong way around. So, let's do that. I think I've got them the wrong way around. Let's put that back. Yeah. Right. Let's see, does it scroll now? Here we go. Right. So it should stop. We've got to stop. We've got to stop Quasi from going as well, because that's wrong. We don't want Quasi to carry on going. So go back. Yeah. So Quasi's still going in both directions. We don't want that. So it's not going there. We are going to there, aren't we? So we don't want to. We don't want to scroll, and we don't want to move Quasi. So that's that one, and the other one. Where's the other one? There. Right. Let's see if that's... Oh, it's too far. Thought it might have been. Oh, which one? Which one was too far? Line 442. So it's this one. It's too far. Okay. So branch if not equal to bypass. Do that, and then this is a jump. Right, okay, let's try that. Ooh, Isn't illegal? What? 485. So I've got to do the same. 485, where's that? Here. Do the same. Right. Quasi should be able to stop. And he does. Move on. Stop. Move back. So we've still got that glitch, and I think that's just the frame synchronization. But now we should be able to, there, that's it, that's fixed it. So now we're walking the entire, except for this here, and I think that's because of the scrolls, the scroller not being set up right, which we've got to sort out now. Right, so we need to sort out when the scroller is in stop mode. So that's left and right evaluation working. Woohoo! Oh, I'm really pleased that that worked. Right, so let's see if we can figure out how we can get this thing to work. So do we keep the previous direction? Yes, we do. There. So we need to use that. Now I don't think, do we set that, where's it going, load, request movement, scroll movement, right. So, load, scroll, direction movement, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, what a guess. Right, so this is what the movement was before we stopped the movement. So, let's start it with that. So left, we need to now work out where we are. We need to get it back to stage 4. So left is 7012. So we need to do this left scroll. We need to do that left scroll. But we could set up that. So we get it to do the copy. Oh, I might as well get it to do the eval as well. And then to draw it. That means it's set up no matter what. So if it's only gone one frame past the skip, yeah, so it's nowhere near it, we've already got it to do the 3 steps, yeah. Then we can just tell it to LDA scroller stop, store that in scroller direction, and then RTS, because we don't need it to do anything else. So this is scroll direction left. Now we do want that, but here we need to branch if not equal to finish scroll right. Right, so that is exactly the same as this, but the other way round. Hey Stacy. So we'll just put we'll do the next logical one, which is up, but we're not doing that today. We're just doing the left and right scroller. So we need to set it up just in case, sort out the next buffer and draw it. Right. Right, Stacy, are you ready? Here we go. You watching? Right, that's the end of that. The stage that way. Oh, look at that. It went the other way now. It went the other way. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it jumped. You see it jump? Right. So, preparing it for the next scroll is not good enough. Preparing it for the next scroll is not good enough. Oh, that's so annoying. I thought that would do it. So you don't go that way. It still has that little jump. That is the end, isn't it? Hang on. No, we've got a gap. We've got another tile. Yeah, we've got another tile. Hang on, let me sort that out. We've got another tile there. So, evaluate. Evaluate left. Is it that one? No, it's not that, is it? We are stopping him. We are actually stopping him, so we need to go here, isn't it? We need him to go further on. So we need him to go another 2. Yeah, so we need him to go another 2 columns. Let's see if that sorts it now. Right, off you go, Quasi. Get rolling. Get rolling. Right, there we go. Ooh. Oh no, 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 no. It does do that. Hang on. It does do that. Can I zoom in on this thing? Yes, I can. Yes, it does do that. Right, okay. So, not to worry, John. Not to worry. So, what map? What one is that one? Is it that one there? That's the one, isn't it? That needs to go there, doesn't it? That one? There. There we go. Right, save that. Export. Browse. Streams. 4-way scrolling. Okay. Okay. Right. But there's a... That's right, isn't it? According to that. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, that looks okay. Right, let's try that again. Hey, oh, are you talking to me, mate? Hello. Right. Come on. We've still got the glitch, but we can try and sort that out. Hey, mate. Oh, hello, Faraday, Frank. Welcome. Right, so it's done it. So we've now got that blank... We've now got the blank tile at the end. Right, so we've now got that blank...
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Hey, Faraday, Frank. Well, welcome. Thanks for following. To see what I'm doing. So that end tile is in. So at the beginning, right, let's zoom back out. So we've got 2 tiles at the beginning before
Hello, John here. Someone's hosting my stream. Oh, next thing they'll be nicking my code.
Thanks for the host, mate. I forgot I got that one. Right, so if we go back, now there's the glitch there which we know about. Oh, did that do it right? Oh my god, it did it right. Oh, we've got half a torch. Oh, and the colour's gone a bit screwed. Oh, okay. So that is 2 tiles. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we are one column short. Let's get back in here. So we need to... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. Here. Right. It's not 0. What we need to do is... Hey up. How are you? Hello. Just bear with me a sec, okay? Aston, you alright? Okay, I'll keep an eye on him, yeah? I'll keep an eye on him. Alright? Okay. Nico, lie down. Lie down. Right. Now, no mate, you wasn't here at the start of the stream. We think Aston has suffered a stroke. Yeah, we think Aston suffered a stroke. I've managed to get him into the vets tomorrow, so we'll find out tomorrow. Nico's very upset, so I'm keeping an eye on him. He's walking into things. We think the stroke has affected him on the left hand side because he can't see out this eye now. He's walking into furniture because he can't see out of that eye. His back, his balance is all over the place. The back end of him. He's drinking bucket loads. Hey Aston, you alright mate? So yeah, he's drinking bucket loads, but he's yeah, he's bumping into things. So and he's just circling. He just goes around and around in circles. So Nico knows something's up. He just doesn't know what. Alright, so yeah, so we're trying to make him comfortable at the moment until the vets tomorrow. I've had massive issues with vets in the last 4 days. The vets that some of the guys have already heard this. The vets that have looked after Aston and Nico since they were born, for the last five days have had no vet, so we couldn't take him there. We had to travel 40 miles to their next vet centre, which was stupid. And when we got there, they were just rammed. And so we found another vet. We're going to go tomorrow. He's going to get evaluated for a cognitive test and a reactive test to see if he has had a stroke. And if he has had a stroke, we're hoping for the best and preparing for the worst. So he's in the bathroom. Okay. I'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, that's why I was late on the stream today. So be prepared. If I hear him wandering around, I may just get up just to see him. Right. So we are a column short, so we can't do branch if not equal because we need to test for when it's gone past that column. So if we're doing branch if not equal, so it's branch if plus, do the scroll. He's all right at the moment. He's in the bathroom. I think he's trying to cool down. But we've bought some cool mats. I don't know if you can see them. We've put them down there. We've bought some doggy cool mats. And they're really nice. I put my arm on it and it's just making your arm really cool. It was taking the heat away from your arm. So we bought Aston and Nico cool mats because I think Aston's just overheated and... Hey mate. Alright, you stay there. You stay there. We think he's overheated and probably through a stroke. But he knows who I am. Hey mate. Careful. Lie down. Hang on. Hey mate, come here. Come here. Come here. Say hello to the guy. Say hello to the guys on stream. Hey? Hey? What's the matter? This is Aston, by the way. You alright? Oh, what's the matter? Hey. I know. Oh, come on. So as you can hear, we think he's in pain as well. Come on. Hey. Oh, come here. I know. What's the matter? Alright. Calm down. Oh, careful. Calm down. So, anyway, we're trying to be positive. Lie down, mate. Come on. To answer your question, it's 6502. He's doing his circle bit now, so I'll just keep an eye on him for a sec. So anyway, we need to make this jump positive. So here we go. So hopefully right, he's calmed down, he's sat down now. Right, so that's where we're ending. So now we need 4 characters on this side here. So we should. So this is the start point. This is 1, 2, 3. That's it. So there's our two tiles on this side. So now we've stopped it in the right place here. So we've just got to sort out this glitch here. on the where it crosses the screen. That's annoying, that is. Everything else is right except for when it does the screen cross. Right, so it's this here, right? So it's this region. So when we go all the way to the edge, modern language? What do you mean modern language? 6502 is a modern language. Right, so it's just gone off the screen, look. But I'm going to have to figure out how to display what frame number we're on. Because, there you go, it's glitched. Can you see? It's gone up, it's glitched. Right. Aston's getting a little bit upset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, we've got it working. We've got it scrolling the entire stage now. We just need to figure out this glitch. Yeah. So what I might do is I'll put this on my GitHub and give you guys a little go at it and see if you can figure out. Yeah, the colours. It's the colours coming out of sync, right? Because that's like here. The ladder is supposed to be red, yeah, and the colours gone out of sync with the scene because we're not matching the frames, and so that's one of the things we need to sort out, and that's the glitch. I know, mate. So I'll put this on my GitHub so you guys can have a look at it, yeah, and see if you can figure out why that when we do that it glitches, yeah. And that, I think it's because we're on the wrong frame, and where we're doing here, where we're doing the fixing, this fix routine here, basically this bit, it's not good enough just setting it up for the next frame. So we're going to have to figure out what frame we're on and then run through. So I'm going to say thanks for joining me, because I need to be with Aston. I know, mate. I know. And I will see you later on, yeah? And I'll let you guys know what the outcome is tomorrow on Discord, yeah? So thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a short stream, but somebody needs my attention and I'm going to sort him out. Alright, take care, guys. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the Patreons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.